Welcome back to Car Drive Next, the channel where we dive deep into the most iconic, legendary, and breathtaking machines the automotive world has to offer. Today we're going to talk about a name that has long been etched into automotive history, a car that was once regarded as one of the greatest driver's machines of its time, and now in 2025, it makes an epic return. We're talking about the 2025 Porsche Carrera GT, a modern reimagining of one of the most celebrated supercars of the early 2000s. Porsche has managed to take all the raw emotion, the visceral thrill, and the unmistakable sound of the original, and blend it with the precision, technology, and performance of today. What we have is something that feels like a bridge between the past and the future, a car that doesn't just wear the Carrera GT badge, but fully earns it in every sense. When you first lay your eyes on the new Carrera GT, it immediately strikes you as unmistakably Porsche, but with a boldness that makes it stand apart from anything else in their lineup. The proportions are low, wide, and perfectly balanced, the kind of stance that screams purpose before it even moves an inch. The front end is aggressive yet elegant, with sharper headlights that nod to Porsche's modern design language while still echoing the rounded shape of the original car. The air intakes are enormous, sculpted not just for looks but to feed the naturally aspirated V10 engine that roars beneath the bodywork. The sculpted carbon fiber hood adds a touch of modern supercar craftsmanship, but the design avoids being over-styled. It's clean, timeless, and instantly iconic. As you walk along the side, you'll notice how the car almost hugs the ground, with a roofline that flows into muscular haunches over the rear wheels. Those side intakes are massive, carved deep into the body to deliver the airflow needed for cooling, and they double as a reminder that this is a mid-engined masterpiece. The wheels are lightweight forged alloys, available in multiple finishes, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires specifically developed for this car. The doors open traditionally rather than in some wild supercar fashion, but that's very much Porsche's philosophy of function over unnecessary theatrics. The side profile overall feels like a modern sculpture, where every surface is designed with a purpose yet still comes together to form a piece of art. At the back, things get even more dramatic. The rear deck is a showcase of engineering beauty. A retractable active wing rises at speed for added downforce, but when it's lowered, the car maintains a sleek silhouette. Twin exhaust outlets sit high in the bumper, almost at eye level, reminiscent of the original Carrera GT's iconic rear design. The taillights are razor-thin, spanning across the width with a futuristic light signature that ties the modern with the classic. And of course, the entire rear is dominated by exposed carbon fiber, mesh grills, and a diffuser that makes it clear this car was built to perform. You don't just see the 2025 Carrera GT, you feel its presence before you even hear the engine come to life. Stepping inside, Porsche has taken a very driver-focused approach, but this time with a mix of modern luxury and motorsport DNA. The original Carrera GT was famously Spartan, with a beechwood shift knob and minimal distractions, and while the new one keeps that essence, it evolves it for a new era. The cockpit is wrapped in lightweight Alcantara and leather, with exposed carbon fiber across the dashboard, center console, and door panels. The seats are racing buckets that balance comfort with extreme support, sculpted to hold you tight during high-speed driving but also comfortable enough for longer journeys. The centerpiece of the interior is the 6-speed gated manual transmission. Yes, Porsche has made the bold move to stick with a manual gearbox in a world dominated by dual-clutch automatics. The gear lever, once again finished in a wood-style knob as a homage to the original, slides through a beautifully exposed metal gate, giving drivers a tactile, mechanical feel that's almost extinct in modern supercars. The steering wheel is compact, free from unnecessary buttons, with only the essentials so the driver remains connected. Behind it, a fully digital instrument cluster can be configured to show performance data, lap times, navigation, or even replicate the classic Carrera GT dials. The infotainment system is modern Porsche, but subtly integrated, because the focus here isn't on touchscreens or apps, it's on driving. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where the Carrera GT has always shined. Underneath that sculpted body sits a naturally aspirated 5.7-liter V10 engine, refined and re-engineered for 2025. It produces over 700 horsepower, revving beyond 9,000 RPM, delivering one of the most spine-tingling soundtracks you will ever hear from a road car. The engine is raw, unfiltered, and alive, reminding us that Porsche knows how to create something truly special in an era when turbocharging and electrification dominate. Acceleration is blistering, with 0 to 60 miles per hour happening in around 2.9 seconds. and a top speed north of 215 miles per hour. But numbers only tell half the story. What makes the 2025 Carrera GT so unique is how it delivers the performance. With a manual gearbox, a naturally aspirated V10, rear-wheel drive, and a chassis tuned with racing precision, it requires skill, focus, and respect from the driver. It's not about launch control or automated driving aids, it's about you and the machine working together. Porsche has included modern stability systems and selectable driving modes, but the car is always encouraging you to be engaged. It's not just a car you drive, it's an experience you immerse yourself in. The suspension system is adaptive, but tuned for sharpness and feedback. On a track, the Carrera GT feels like a razor, precise and confidence-inspiring, with turn-in that's immediate and steering feedback that's pure. On the road, it's surprisingly usable, though make no mistake, this is not a grand tourer. It's a supercar built for drivers who crave connection. Braking is handled by carbon ceramic discs, massive in size, providing fade-free stopping power even after repeated hard laps. Every part of this car has been engineered to make you feel alive behind the wheel. Now of course, a car like this comes at a price. The 2025 Porsche Carrera GT is not mass-produced, and Porsche has confirmed that it will be built in limited numbers, ensuring exclusivity just like the original. The base price starts at around $1.6 million, but with customization options, rare colors, and lightweight packages, most buyers will likely push the figure far higher. This isn't just a car you buy, it's an investment, a collector's dream, and for some, a lifelong aspiration. Demand is already through the roof, and it's safe to say that owning one will be near impossible unless you're both extremely wealthy and extremely lucky. But even if most of us can't own one, what matters is that Porsche brought it back. In a world rapidly shifting towards electrification and automation, they've given us a supercar that celebrates everything pure about driving: a naturally aspirated engine, a manual gearbox, and a design that will remain timeless for decades. It's a reminder of what makes cars emotional, what makes them more than just transportation, and why enthusiasts around the world still dream about machines like the Carrera GT. So as we wrap up, the 2025 Porsche Carrera GT isn't just another new model, it's a statement that Porsche understands its heritage, understands the heart of its fans, and knows how to balance nostalgia with modern engineering. It's not just a car, it's a legend reborn. Whether you view it as a piece of art, a performance machine, or an automotive unicorn, one thing is certain: the Carrera GT is back, and it's more spectacular than ever. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the 2025 Porsche Carrera GT here on Car Drive Next. If you enjoyed this review and want more detailed looks at the world's most exciting cars, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let us know in the comments, what do you think of the reborn Carrera GT? Is it everything you dreamed it would be, or has Porsche gone too far modernizing a legend? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep driving forward, and we'll see you in the next video.